The video of this man punching out two women is getting a lot of reaction.
Ridiculous, ridiculous.
The father of one of the women posted the video on Facebook, saying the women had been standing up for a street vendor the man was hassling just before the fight began.
Two sides to every story, and those women started that.
Stewart didn't want to be on camera, but he told us he saw the whole thing go down. He says it all started when the man got into a dispute with vendors about the price of a hot dog. Stewart says the two women then got involved, called the man derogatory names, and told him to leave the vendors alone.
And they started punching on him first. And once they punched on him first, they jumping on his back, then he defended himself. So the video caught only the second glimpse of the story.
I've said I don't care how flat you make a pancake, it's got two sides, but that guy punched two women out over a hot dog. Vic Bajaj, you're a criminal defense attorney, and you say these videos should not be posted for a number of reasons, right?
Yes, that's right.
What are the reasons you think they shouldn't be put up at all?
Well, many times we have to investigate the recourse. What is it the person is going after? Is it vengeance? Is it redemption, saving the reputation, or evening the playing field in the future? The problem is, with the few examples we've seen just today, there is a doctrine of completeness. We don't know what happened before that unfortunate assault took place on the street there in a dispute over a hot dog or an assault or whatever it may be. If we distill how many photographs and videos we have in the totality of times these are used and published, which include the full recording, I would venture to guess it's less than 1%. And many times those recordings have permanent consequences: loss of job, loved ones, relationships, having to relocate, when in fact the totality of circumstances has not been provided.
Well, you know, Donish posted the woman in Jasmine's video, the employer, the town she lives in, social media screen name, a lot of different things. What I fear with somebody like Donish, and you know, somebody could, particularly if they're unstable, and let's say in another irrational moment they harm themselves or take their own life. Would you feel that that was justice?
No.
Or would you feel like, yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't been quite so gleeful when I was dancing around saying, found her, got her.
No.
How would you feel then?
No, that's not my responsibility. It's cruel to try to put that on me. I don't believe in punishing this person over and over and over and over again. There's no reason to do that. That would be harassment. But to identify her in the video, humiliate her, and if she lost her job as a result, then I would say you're welcome to the company for letting them know that their employee might at any point just attack someone. So there's no feeling of guilt on my part. I just feel happy that I was able to help the victim, and that's my priority.
In his world, he's putting on the hat as prosecutor and law enforcement officer. So what should happen is, if an individual feels they are wronged in any way that may be a crime, other than just vengeance and getting even with somebody through whatever may have happened to them, that media needs to go to law enforcement or the district attorney to take action. Now, you astutely point out that action hasn't been taken in your case.
It hasn't.
So who does that rest upon? The elected officials, the district attorney, law enforcement, chief of police, but it surely isn't on the Donishes of the world to say, let's go on and put this in public.
Yes, go ahead.
First of all, I'm very sorry that that happened to you.
Thank
And
you.
that our justice system basically has failed you so far. What we're seeing here is this concept of vigilante justice. So, you know, where is that balance between what the punishment should be and does that fit the crime?
Yeah, by the way, this is Mitra Ahurian, an attorney who says there are few legal protections when it comes to people being filmed in public. I mean, it is just the sad fact of it. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.